It's a scrap.
Yeah, we got a heavyweight championship match here for you. Incineroar versus the defending champion, another Incineroar.
Incineroar squared.
Oh my goodness.
What an interesting thing is about a lot of Dittos is that most characters most Dittos, the character in question has exactly what the other character really does. The same character doesn't want to deal with. In the case of like Pikachu and Pichu, both characters don't really deal with short all that well, and both characters are really short. Joker can edgeguard Joker, arguably better than any other character in this game. Incineroar is a little bit different, because Incineroar's big weakness is that he's slow and characters can outrun him. But
But
Incineroar is also slow. So both characters and
the
players,
I'm looking for the follow.
both characters and players just want to beat each other up as much as possible because they know they're not outrunning each other.
Oh, I like the back roll, trying to set up for a back throw. But DanTheMan is going to take the first stock, despite kind of getting tossed around at the beginning.
Incineroar, another one of those characters with, it's not their buttons. Like Incineroar's raw buttons, like if data for data, move for move, are all really good. It's attributes that hold him back, similar to characters like Dr. Mario and Kirby.
Or even get it, like some like their moves. Oh my goodness.
Well, again, it's a lot less going for him.
Yeah, but
you just don't use up tilt. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I get what you're reading. Like, Incineroar has really good normals. They're good buttons, but they're just attached to a really immobile character. So sometimes there's not much you can do with them.
Unfortunately for both these players, they don't have to worry about getting outrun. They just have to worry about like executing their combos and about spacing and about like other like layers of matchups that most of the time Incineroar against really top tier characters like never reaches that point because they just run away from him the entire time. But now you can start to utilize Incineroar's full kit and all of his different little tools and quirks.
I didn't realize up smash had a reverse hit like that.
Oh yeah, it's insanely strong on both sides, but it's got everything you really need. It's fast and it's strong, with a little bit of an arc overhead to catch tall characters or anti-airs. And Incineroar is just tall enough. I could not tell you how tall.
Yeah, ShineBurst doing a really good job just walling out DanTheMan at the ledge with these forward airs. Command grab.
Dan is really focused on getting just these normal grabs, even outside of the command grab.
Wow, I can't believe that killed across stage.
Strong as hell. Oh, okay. He didn't cover the air dodge, not quick enough. That was a really good pivot grab. And they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming.
Yeah, I want more upwards. Let me throw him upward.
Okay.
That might have just been mistiming.
Wow, I thought he could have lived that. I did see the jump come out from DanTheMan, but unfortunately not gonna be enough. I don't know if he buffered an air dodge or just didn't quite make it in time. Thank you, the Rain MX, for the follow.
Thank you very much.
It's a classic Incineroar Ditto, a classic to SmashUltimate at least, in top 16. So
yeah, I would say the Incineroar's F tilt is really weird because it feels like very low key of a move. Like, it just kind of sticks his hand forward a little bit, but it's like incredibly strong for like how subtle it is.
Yeah, it's incredibly wide arc. It starts pretty low, so you can short hop and catch air dodges. It combos out of down throw. It just does so much for the character's juggling game, and the more hits that Incineroar can get out of any single interaction, the better, because he's not getting many openings to begin with.
All right, so going into game 2. See what
High energy. Move that body.
that Nair is also really good.
Oh, it's a like we can talk about it every day. Like for a lot of characters, such as Kirby and Incineroar, their buttons are just really good tit for tat. Like Incineroar's Nair, frame 5.
And again, that F tilt again, sending at such a low angle and able to set up for the edge guard. ShineBurst gets with that, or DanTheMan gets with the forward air or the Nair afterwards.
The good old side B, that Alolan whip, not quite hitting and a little bit risky to go for, even against a character like Incineroar. What are these wave dashes that ShineBurst goes for? They work sometimes, and you have to appreciate that at least. None of that though. No get up command grab.
Yeah, back air is gonna stuff that out. Oh, the F smash.
Going for it. Alright, Dan just looks for kills, dude. It's insane. Getting this Nair out of dodge. Trying to he's looking for this back air hard.
Yeah, I wonder if this back air is gonna be conditioning and he's gonna go for the commit grab later. There it is.
Went for the neutral grab first. At this percent, like anything from Incineroar, it's likely to kill, and he catches the landing aerial with a strong dash attack.
You know what's something we haven't seen yet from either player is the revenge counter.
I've seen it come out a couple times, but both of them seem to be wary and looking for it. So it's not only insanely risky to go for, but both players know how dangerous it can be, so they're always on the lookout for it. Alright.
Down air to neutral be Larry. I think
he's dead. He's dead. He doesn't have a jump. Yeah. So Dan's insistence to go off stage, that time catching the side B, or catching the startup of the up B with that sweet spot fair, and Shine answering back with a strong statement to tie up the games at 1.
Yeah, DanTheMan, that game just wasn't, like you said, was just really wasn't afraid at all to go off stage and try to intercept Incineroar's recovery. We saw that with the first stock and the last stock.
Yeah, cross chop being perfectly fine as a vertical tool for recovery. He just has no drift, which is what makes his recovery usually bad. But Incineroar definitely has options to go off stage with and to edge guard with.
I'd say he has drift, but it's just pointed down into the down and slightly forward.
Very, very minimal drift at that.
That's just not a good angle you want to be going at whenever you're off stage.
Alright, Black Cat versus White Cat. Battlefield, though. This is tailor-made for combo extensions, and Dan was looking for them right off the bat. 69 in a blink of an eye. No, a punish missed. Man, both players have kind of felt each other out in 2 games, and ShineBurst without his jump.
Yeah, at that angle, I don't think crotch chop would have helped that much either.
No.
So, ShineBurst just kind of had to hold that. Realize I got edge guarded. Just move on to the next stock. See what happens.
Incineroar. While Dan seems to have a lot, he's a lot more beat on what Shine's gonna land with and what he's gonna use when he's coming off of ledge.
I don't know how that command grab missed, but
I don't know, man.
Smash Ultimate hitbox is weird. We'll just go with that.
Yeah. Alright, he sees the counter, just waiting for it like an air dodge, and is able to hard punish, but Incineroar heavy enough, just heavy enough. They both keep doing it, and it just keeps working. Please. Alright, he gets onto the roll that time, and neutral is reset.
Oh, but the up though, it's gonna take it.
If you keep killing with throws, then sooner than later, or rather right now, Dan is just gonna out damage and outpace you,
man.
but
ShineBurst just made this comeback.
that was an
That is
incredible
death.
stock.
I want to say that was 0 to death.
I don't know if it was or it wasn't, but what matters is when a deficit turned into a lead in the blink of an eye. He was trying to go for the. He's trying to read the NDI. God, he non-stop.
Oh, the cross shop's gonna take it. We're on to our last stock.
First time we've seen that in the set. Cross chop out of shield using the armor and blowing up Incineroar at such a high percent, or ShineBurst in that case. Man, whatever switch that ShineBurst turned on in the second half of this game, like he's hitting every ledge option. He's covering these platforms super well with a bunch of wavelands and like intimidating options. Gets just past Dan and he manages to find his way back to center.
What?
So the grab came out, but it traded with the F tilt that ShineBurst threw out. But because it was traded, he looked like he was going in for a hug, and then Dan was just exploded.
Dude, once ShineBurst got that 0 to death, it just seemed like he couldn't be stopped.
Oh, that's a clip, to be honest with you.